Hello everyone, Dan KB, Jeet Kune, Physiology and more, and this week's subject is going to be basics / 101 or fundamentals. Haven't thought of the title yet, but basics of heavy bag training, both upper and lower body, meaning both punching, kicking, things like that. Okay. Now I did go over a few things for my specific stamina last week on some things I'm going to go over for this week, but I'm going to go a lot more in depth for those of you who are wanting to get into some heavy bag training, those of you who might already be doing some heavy bag training. So I'm going to do a little bit of fundamentals, beginner stuff, things like that, just to kind of get everyone started, get you a little bit of an idea. Today I'm actually going to do lower body since this is my lower body day. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays is when I usually do more of my lower body / more of my intense and or longer duration cardio. So some of the basics with kicking on a heavy bag. Number one, thoroughly warm up. Okay, you want to thoroughly warm up your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your calves, your groin, your hips, everything, because you're going to be using all those muscles. Okay, and it's good to get your heart rate up a little bit and things like that. As you can tell, I have mine up. Okay, so to always do a thorough warm up before anything, but heavy bag training, see, more important because you're actually constantly punching, kicking, whatever against a resistance. Okay, so we're going to do basics. Just to go over a few things there. We're going to do basic kicks. So we're going to do just a basic hook kick, and then a basic what's called a sliding side kick. Now the hook kick, it's basically a hook kick in general, based from Jeet Kune. A hook kick in, like, say, Taekwondo is going to be different. A hook kick is actually what's referred to as a reverse hook kick in Jeet Kune, but in Taekwondo it's just a standard hook kick. So a standard hook kick in general in both Jeet Kune and I'm pretty sure it's the same terminology in like MMA fighting, things like that, is going to be just simply like this. Boom, come back, and boom. Okay, now you want to try to avoid hitting the top of your foot. Always try to hit your shin. Yes, it's going to hurt your shin a little bit, especially when you first start, but it's a matter of just getting used to that resistance, that constant pounding of it and things like that. Okay, so let's just do a few to get started. So like I said, focus on hitting your shin. Always best to go slower movements until you get the technique down. And then once you get the technique down, you can add a little more power. A little more power, okay? And you always want to do both legs, so we're going to switch legs here. Again, try to always hit on your shin. Okay? It might take some practice, more practice for others than some. Okay? And like I said, once you get into your technique a little more, add a little bit of power. Okay? Now we're going to go over real quickly some side kicks. Now you want to be careful with side kicks. Side kicks, you want to make sure that your foot does not slip up or down, because that can easily pull a groin or a hip flexor, and that would obviously not be good. Or you can also pull a hamstring that way as well. Also, until you're thoroughly warmed up and or have the proper technique down, you don't want to go into a side kick or a sliding side kick too hard, because a few different things might happen. Okay, so kind of basic, get you nice and warmed up. Just go slow at it and kind of push off with it. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, that's going to help you get well warmed up too. Boom. Now if you don't have the balance to do that, find something to hold on to keep that balance. Okay, and then you can go into doing some light sliding side kicks with a little bit of power and technique. Oh, too close. Okay, and like I said, always switch legs. So the other leg, we're going to start with doing the push off. Oh, I missed. And then once again, get into it. Do a little bit more, a little bit of power and technique. And just practice there. Just go from there. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. Go through the different movements. Start off maybe doing 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes, whatever it may be. So let's get this stay motivated. Believe in yourself. Believe you can do it, and believe that you deserve it. Let's get out there. Let's go. Smash, punch, kick that like button. Just don't break it. Let's get out there and do something. Let's go.